This is Meadows, Newfoundland, the only confirmed Viking settlement in North America.
The people behind me just crossed the entire North Atlantic Ocean in wooden boats. No compass, no instruments, no GPS. And they landed here. Christopher Columbus gets all the credit. But the Vikings got here first, 5 centuries earlier, on this exact coastline. How did they get here? What did they find? Why did they leave? What does it mean that we gave the wrong person the credit? Let's find out.
This is Meadows, Newfoundland, the only confirmed Viking settlement in North America.
The Norse wrote this down, the Vinland sagas, and for centuries Europeans assumed it was mythology. It wasn't. Every word of it was true.
We sailed from Greenland and kept going west to nowhere.
They hit North America and called it Vinland. The wild grapes growing here were unlike anything in Greenland or Norway.
I am standing in that settlement right now, and I need a minute because it is a lot smaller than I expected. Somehow that makes it more extraordinary, not less.
Oh my God. No. Nothing prepares you for the real thing. These ships cross the North Atlantic. In winter, in weather I would not personally walk to the shops in. You absolute legends.
Every plank overlapping the next. The wood bent into shape by steam and pressure. The joins sealed with wool and tar. There is a dragon prow carved at the bow that I'm trying not to stare at because it is genuinely terrifying up close.
Wow.
That's actually amazing.
These ships are not primitive. These ships are the most sophisticated ocean-going vessels on Earth right now.
The layout tells you exactly what these people value.
Look at them. It's really just a hammer and some metal. The first. Here. Wild grapes, game, berries that nobody in their crew has tasted before.
Oh God.
Oh my God, this is incredible. This is why they called it Vinland. No horned helmets. I cannot stress this enough. Horned helmets are a 19th century invention. I need you to know this. Something is different here.
Stay alert. Stay alert.
They feel it too.
The Skrælings, the Norse word for the indigenous people of this coast, almost certainly the Beothuk or the ancestors of the Innu. They have been watching the settlement from the tree line for 2 days. First contact between Europe and America is happening in the trees right now, and everyone in this camp knows it. They don't know the distance between us is everything. There are communication failures. Inevitable, catastrophic, nobody's fault and everybody's problem.
The decision is made.
We have no choice. Close the settlement.
They cannot hold this settlement. Not because of the Skrælings. Because there are not enough of them.
I expected drama. A battle, a storm, a clear external reason. What I actually witness is something quieter and more devastating. I watched them load the ships. Methodical, organized, no panic, Seyu. Norse pragmatism in its purest form. You're not going with them. No. At whatever North America is, at the vastness of something he cannot comprehend.
I understand. I know.
He stands on the North American shore looking inland at the trees, at whatever is beyond the trees. Then he gets in the ship. Ships leave on a gray morning with a favorable wind. I watch them go from the beach, the longships moving away, the sails filling, the dragon prows facing east. North America behind them, silent and enormous, already beginning to reclaim the settlement.
What was lost in that departure? Not just the settlement, yet the possibility. If they had stayed. If Greenland had sent more people. If the contact had gone differently.
What I do know of Haas, standing on this beach pangless, is that they were here.
They built fires on this beach. They tasted these wild grapes. They looked at these trees and tried to decide if they could stay. The world forgot them for 500 years and gave someone else the credit. They couldn't stay, but they came. I am alone on this beach now.
In 1960, archaeologists found exactly what the saga said would be here. The foundations, the ironworks, the Norse artifacts. Leif Erikson found America in 1000 AD. That is the fact. That is what this beach is.
Good night from 1000 AD.
That's it from 1000 AD. If this episode gave you something cav, a fact, a feeling, a minute where history felt real have, please hit the like button right now. That's it from 1000 AD. If this episode gave you something, please hit the like button right now. And if you're not subscribed yet, Preg, what are you doing? Subscribe. Every week I go somewhere new, somewhere real, somewhere that changes how I see the present by showing me the past. Next week, I'm going somewhere that will break your heart in the best possible way. The most beautiful city ever built, and the night it was destroyed. You do not want to miss it. Subscribe so you don't. Good night.